In here, I'm going to put a little darker, but I'm not going to just do a straight line. I'm going to break it. I'm going to do a little bit of darkness and then nothing, and then a little bit of darkness here for a little bit, and then nothing a little bit. You know, if I did a straight line, it'd be too flat. This gives it more character. Your eyes are moving past it. Just add some more darks in here. Now, I'm going to get darker in areas in here, but I'm going to leave this alone for now. So that there's with the shadow side of it. Now, with the 30%, or you can even use a 40. You have to. I like the 30. I'm going to start drawing in my background now. There's the back edge of the water there. It's really close. But I'm going to draw that. I'm going to start to draw that in. Now, it doesn't matter how much detail you put in the background. It's always going to stay in the back because you're drawing with the marker. So you can do as much detail as you want, and it's still going to stay in the background. That's the cool thing about it. So there's some plants back there. And actually, the more detailed, the better you are in the background. There's some trees here. I like those. Got some. You can pick and choose what you want in the background. All the information's there. You don't have to draw exactly what you see in there. I like those. I like those pillars coming down. So I'm just drawing with the marker now. Drawing in the background. Now if you see a tree back there, look, and you probably have to come over this 2 or 3 times, you know, with the marker. A 40% marker, as long as you don't go 50%, stay in the 40s. As long as you keep your darks darker in front. If you do go 40 and your 40 is competing with your front, that just means you're going to have to go a little bit darker in your foreground. Is Sergey here? Charlotte, you might want to go back to, I hate to do this to you, but you might want to go back to the office and mark yourself present. I told Sheila the roster's there. So maybe stick around for the demo, and then you might want to walk back there and just have her change it from absent to present, okay? Is Sergey here? So there's a big tree here. Now with the trees, all you gotta do is just kind of look, draw in the outline of them. They're way in the background there. Draw in a rough outline of them, just with your marker like this. Just kind of draw them in. Okay, then go in and look and try to see if there's a value pattern inside there, and then draw this light side here. The light's coming from this way, shadow side here. Just draw in some of the shadow side of it. That's all you gotta do. It's gonna look great. There's a tree there. There's more stuff going on over here. Lots of craziness. There's a little person walking here. Okay, there's a nice cast shadow here, and then big cast shadow. And I'm just kind of picking and choosing what information I want in here, what I like. It's like a little rail here on this balcony. Here and it's all dark in here. A little bit of a thing here. So we got some windows next to here. Now you can just use, a lot of the times you can just use the flat side of your marker and just add in a big window like that. Actually, I just like drawing with this side. else is going on. So, one thing that I like to try to do purposely is the light side of the trees, the light sides of things. I always try to get some dark right up next to it. And sometimes if there's none, I'll make it up. Just because what it does is it pushes the contrast between foreground and background. For instance, even though I don't see it, I'm going to put some dark here because there's a lot of trees in the way. I'm going to make another pillar here and then make all this dark up against the light side of the tree. That's money right there. That's a money spot. You want to look for that contrast right there. So I'm purposely, I want to see that dark in the background against the light side of the tree. You're really pushing the contrast against the front. So you're really, I'm kind of orchestrating that a little bit, although I really don't see it there. I'm just going to make it happen because I know it's going to make the sketch stronger. Just adding like little details in here, whatnots. Oh yeah? I can't believe I get paid for this. Out of the park. It's your job, but come out here and draw. I've got a shadow underneath here. Shadows in the building. That puts those pillars inside. And there's some doors in here, the little darks. I'm just always looking for darks and lights. Some doors up here against this side. So you guys start to feel the effect already? Look at the distance I'm getting right away with that technique. The whites are really popping in front. I'm going to come back into the foreground a little bit, but I'm going to work on this background a little bit. I'm going to add in whatever things I see, little textures or whatever. So here. Put some shadow side next to the light side of that tree right there. Always looking for that. What else is going on? Now there's some darker darks inside the shadow. Some other windows, and so I'm going to go back into it again. You know this is all in shadow right in here. And draw into it again. Shadow back there. What else? So there's some other buildings here going inward. Yeah, sorry, Wayne, thanks. Go in here. Some shadows. So if you're dealing with the water, there's not much showing from here, but what you can do is maybe pull down some of the darks like this, just in areas. You want to do more of the water. I mean, look at that effect that you're getting here. It's awesome. All right, so there's a little bit of a background. I might jump back in here with a 60 or a 70. Let's try a 60 and just come in here and just create some dark moments within the shadows. Just kind of spot it. The darker you get, the smaller areas you want to attack. But I just want it to stand out more from the background a little bit more. More contrast. And so it just adds a little bit full of a value range, like just spike in some dark moments here. Just like that, and the tree, bam, just popping that contrast. Just make it a little bit